All right, folks, Steve Bannon, the far-right news executive who recently stepped down as senior White House advisor, is set to appear at a Black Entrepreneur Summit. Yeah, a Black Entrepreneur Summit. Bannon, of course, Bannon, the man who wants to have the ear of the president, will appear at a policy summit for the super PAC, Black Americans for a Better Future. Now, of course, he resigned from the White House last month and returned to his position as executive chairman of Breitbart News, the place that he previously said was the home of the alt-right, you know, white supremacists. Bannon was invited by Raynard Jackson, an African-American Republican consultant who joins us right now. All right, so Raynard, why are you inviting Steve Bannon and Corey Lewandowski to a summit of Black entrepreneurs? What in their history where they've shown they care about Black entrepreneurship?
Well, number one, thanks for having me on your show, Roland. But number one, Steve Bannon comes from Wall Street, a Wall Street investment banker. So he understands the business community.
No. I specifically asked you, what in Steve Bannon's history has shown that he cares about Black entrepreneurs?
Because you realize how many doors Steve has opened for minority entrepreneurs?
Oh.
I'm not going to get on TV and announce it.
So one second.
He's been helpful to me.
So one second. You just got on television and said he's opened doors, but you don't want to name anybody who's opened doors for.
Yeah, because I'm not authorized to tell other people's personal stories. All I know, Steve has been helpful to me personally.
How?
Opening up doors, connecting me with the right people where I can get business opportunity and get deals done. That he's done.
Now, when you
Corey's done the same
thing. When you say get deals done, as in what? Who funds your super PAC?
No.
So what deals?
Getting deals done in the area of IT, contract, both government and private sector, and that's what we're talking about this conference. It's all about relationships. You know that in business.
So let me ask you a question. During his tenure as senior advisor, what did Steve Bannon do during his tenure as senior advisor that helped Black entrepreneurs?
Oh, well, number one, you come to the conference. One of the things that when Steve reached out to me after he left the White House last month, went by and we spent some time together, and he had received the invitation about this event coming up this week. Steve says to me, can you make time for me to make a speech at your conference? He said, and let me tell you why. I know what are the important things that the Black and small business community are facing. He said the first thing was access to capital.
You did not
and
answer. One second. You did not answer my question. What did Steve Bannon do during the 8 months he was serving as the top advisor to Donald Trump that helped Black entrepreneurs?
Oh, very easy. Some of the legislation coming out of the White House that's about to be announced.
Such as?
Infrastructure, tax reform, that he has already laid the groundwork for Black entrepreneurs to be a part of the legislative process when these bills are working its way through Congress. Now, that's a huge step because typically Black entrepreneurs are not even at the table, number one. Number two, typically we deal with legislation after it's passed and then we want to tweak here or there. But
so
if you can, if you can get people involved in the process, that lessens the need to have to tweak the bill after it's been passed.
Let me ask you a question. Am I correct that Steve Bannon was involved in the Trump budget proposal?
I have no idea.
He was a senior advisor.
Of course he was.
No, you said, no, I don't know that, but as a staffer,
really?
hey.
So one question. Oh, no, wait. So Trump budget kills the Minority Business Development Agency.
Yep, absolutely.
That's in the budget. Hold on, Roland. That doesn't mean Congress is going to approve that.
Stop. Trump's budget. Are you telling me that if Steve Bannon was such a major proponent of Black entrepreneurs, why in the proposal that Trump sent to Congress, it eliminates, it kills, it destroys? No, Raynard.
You got people that work for you. When you send out an order, they follow your lead. They're looking for a new job.
The Minority business development agency. So my question to you, one, were you aware the budget kills that agency?
Yes, I'm very much well aware. No, hold on, Roland. Slow down, Roland. No, do you realize that President Obama closed the 6 regional offices of MBDA?
And guess what? On this show, he was criticized. So I'm asking you, did you ask Steve Bannon, did he support or oppose this?
No, I did not. So you come to the conference, you can ask
So
yourself.
you were aware of this?
Of course.
But you didn't ask Steve, did he support or oppose this prior to inviting him?
Roland.
The minority.
Steve, no, hold on, Roland. But Steve Bannon was an employee of the White House. You don't sit up here and tell the president what he's going to do when he's made his public pronouncement.
Wait a minute. That's what he did on a number of issues. But wait a minute. I'm trying to understand, Raynard. I'm trying to understand. Wow. How can you say he is supportive of black entrepreneurs when the very budget that he was involved with eliminated the Minority Business Development Agency? What more better example do you have that assisted black entrepreneurs?
Roland, Trump's view on the MBDA, which I disagree with, his decision was that there are other programs inside of Commerce that are duplicative, and so getting rid of that would not hurt the mission of MBDA. Now, you can argue from a policy perspective.
That's not what I asked you.
No. So,
Raynard,
again, Steve Bannon was not president of the United States.
Raynard, that's not what I asked you.
And so, I don't know why you're trying to go from here to there. Steve Bannon has come to this conference to talk about the things he's going to do to open up doors of opportunity for minority firms.
Raynard, hold on. Raynard, let me ask you a question. Breitbart News. What are their hiring numbers when it comes to minorities? Blacks in particular?
Bro, why are you asking about the internal functions of Breitbart? I don't work for them.
Let me ask you a question. What about supplier development of Breitbart News? What black suppliers?
Okay, Roland, I thought we were talking about my conference, not
We are.
No. Breitbart has nothing to do with this conference.
You're inviting the guy running it. So how
he's not here to talk about Breitbart. He's here to talk about policy that we can be involved in coming out of the White House.
I'm going to replay what you just said. You said right here that Steve Bannon is supportive of black entrepreneurs.
No question.
So if he is supportive of black entrepreneurs, he should have a track record at the very news organization he runs. So where's the evidence of it?
Who said he doesn't? You don't know. I don't know.
One second. You didn't ask?
I'm not caring about Breitbart. That's not the focus of this conference.
1 second. I need to go to a break.
Wow.
Because he needs to pray in the break for some answers. Because you can't invite the very guy and say he's going to discuss black entrepreneurship, and you have no evidence.
Y'all invited Obama and he decimated the black business community. Y'all invited him to the CBC.
And you have no evidence of his support for black entrepreneurs.
You need to quit watching MSNBC, man.
The panel, no, I run this show.
I mean,
not MSNBC,
you get talking points from them, obviously.
I'm waiting on more details, Raynard. Panel will ask and give their thoughts about Raynard's Economic Policy Summit for the Super PAC Black Americans for a Better Future Summit featuring Steve Bannon and Corey Lewandowski. That's still devoid of answers. Hopefully I'll have some in 2.5 minutes. All right, y'all, we continue our conversation with Raynard Jackson about his Black Entrepreneur Summit featuring Steve Bannon and Corey Lewandowski, you know, those major experts on black entrepreneurs. When is your summit?
It's Tuesday, the congressional reception, and Wednesday, the economic forum.
And what time is the forum?
The forum is 8 a.m. to 3 p.m.
Okay. All right, Eugene, go.
So a couple questions. First and foremost, why are you giving state power to white supremacists? We don't do that as black Republicans.
Okay, define white supremacists.
Define white supremacists as someone that believes the white race is elevated above everybody else.
Okay, show me any statement Steve Bannon has made or action he's done to indicate that.
The literal random, I could pull literally any random headline.
One second, Eugene. 1 second, Eugene.
The literal existence of Breitbart News is the death of Andrew Breitbart. And yes, I'm delineating the time pre-Andrew, post-Andrew, and during Andrew. Second question. Why? It's been established that that Steve Bannon or Corey Lewandowski have no credibility when it comes to black business.
How many black businesses have you turned on to business opportunity over in Maryland?
Well, first, well, that's a good question. No, I'll answer it. Actually, I actually own a buy black app.
That wasn't my question. How many have you turned on? You claim to be a Republican. Roland has you on his show to sit up here and constantly beat up on Republicans.
I don't beat up on Republicans.
And you
I beat up
why
on Republicans.
You can't get black folks
I don't beat up on Republicans. I beat up
no
pseudo
other event that's ever happened like this in recent memory.
I beat up on Republicans that tarnish the Republican brand. I beat up on Republicans that tarnish the conservative brand. I beat up on Republicans that take the Trump brand and try to tie it to Republicans.
I didn't say anything about Trump.
No.
I'm talking about black entrepreneurs.
I'm talking about and what I'm asking you is why are you giving safe harbor to white supremacists and the guys of black entrepreneurship?
Because I don't know who you're talking about.
I'm talking about Steve Bannon.
Name me one thing he said or done. Name me one thing he said or done.
I'm talking about the guy that empowered Steve Miller to attach a signing statement to the HBCU funding. I'm talking about the guy. I'm talking about the guy that literally has a tag called Black Crime on a website that he runs. Yes, he is a white supremacist, and black Republicans and black Republicans should not be giving him safe harbor.
Name me one thing he's done or said.
Said when he's got an entire website.
Now, Lauren, your turn.
Okay, here we go. So Ray Lewis and Jim Brown and Tim Scott met with the President of the United States, I suspect on issues. You remember that, obviously, in the transition period. Darrell Scott met with a group of gang leaders from Chicago in February.
He claimed to.
We've seen meetings, we've seen conversations, we've seen absolutely nothing result from them. And there seems to be kind of a thing where, let's meet with black people, let's have conversations, and then absolutely nothing happens. I think it looks cool. I think it's great. You want to have a conversation about black entrepreneurship. What I want to know is, what is going to be the results?
Lauren, now, I've known you for many years.
Yeah. What are the results?
No, listen to me. No. Don't dismiss me. You come, Maxine, you come to my event Wednesday, and there's going to be several major announcements.
Coming or not coming.
Okay, whether you're going to be there or not, the announcement will be made public Wednesday at the conference. So you want to know what the follow-up, what the tangible meat on the table is?
Right.
It will be revealed on Wednesday throughout that whole day.
Now, see, if the point of the thing is black business and helping black business, why has this got to be some surprise on Wednesday? Why not just say it right now?
Well, because I'm not going to make the announcement here when it's
got a larger audience.
Yeah.
Oh, well, Roland will show up with his camera crew, and he'll be part of the announcement.
Okay, first, let me be perfectly clear. Let me be clear. I got something to do. I'm not rearranging my schedule for your summit. Hold up, Faraji, your turn.
Here's my question. In terms of what Steve Bannon has done, you're saying why we're questioning it. We're questioning it because if we're talking about black entrepreneurship, which is a very, very important issue, why are we making a circus by bringing a man who has never done anything for black people?
Do you know that?
Yes.
Yeah.
What has he done, Reynard?
No.
What has he done?
You tell me what.
You name something.
Prove to me he hasn't done anything.
No, you prove that he has.
Okay, you come to the conference.
One second,
Faraji. Because you're saying keep coming to the conference, Give us a teaser. Tell us something. Give us something. Come on, light my fire. To let me know
if you want to hear not only policy discussions but other issues, that's going to be part of creating opportunities for black entrepreneurs to further.
We just heard that at CBC Week.
CBC is all talk.
You act like
wait a minute, hold on.
You act like this is the first conversation that's ever happened on black entrepreneurial business. Are you crazy?
No,
of course
this is not talk.
This is not the first conversation.
No, action.
What is Steve Bannon going to say differently that we haven't heard at CBC?
Right.
You come Wednesday, you will hear that.
One second. I need to answer this question.
You can't answer that question?
Yeah, I can.
Answer this question. Corey Lewandowski was running the campaign of Donald Trump, correct?
Yep.
What black vendors got contracts when he was running the campaign?
Roland, I wasn't part of the campaign. What the hell is this?
Again.
He had plenty. No. You know he had plenty of black paid staffers.
One second. Both of you stop. Both of you stop. Stop. Both of you stop. You cannot. You're saying black entrepreneurs. I'm asking very specific questions that speak to a person's history. I asked you about Breitbart News. You can't answer that.
I don't represent them.
No, 1 second. I asked you about specific firms. You can't answer that with Bannon. I asked you what black firms got business when Corey Lewandowski ran the campaign on Trump. You can't answer that. So you literally, Reynard, cannot answer a single question to offer a clear and undeniable fact to support your contention that they have a history of supporting black entrepreneurs.
Bro,
You have none.
No.
You have none.
I don't represent the campaign. I don't represent Breitbart. All I'm representing is what we're doing Wednesday, and I know that they're coming there with some major substantive pronouncements to talk about the black entrepreneurship.
So they are not in power. So how can they?
Roland, have you lost your mind?
Excuse me, allow me to finish. Steve Bannon is not in the White House. Corey Lewandowski is not in the White House. What public policy pronouncements can they make when they are not in the public policy position?
They still have they still have relationships at the highest levels of government and corporate America. You don't think they can pick up the phone and create the right opportunities for black entrepreneurs? Are you crazy?
No, real quick, let me ask you a question. Does Robert Mercer fund your organization?
No.
Who funds your PAC?
People.
Who are people?
I get contributions from all over the country.
Are you saying Robert Mercer doesn't fund your PAC?
No, he does not fund. He's made contributions, but he does not fund.
Oh my
and how much contribution has he made?
Go to my FEC report. It's all public information.
So you won't say it?
No. Bro, you really think I keep up with my numbers?
Oh,
really?
yes, you do.
No.
Oh, hell,
no,
yes, you do.
No, I don't. I don't.
Oh, so what? You just run them?
So what is your point behind?
No, I'm asking the point.
I have thousands of contributors from across the country.
You have thousands?
Yes. Go to my FEC report.
So Robert Mercer is being sued, say about the issue of the civil rights in this country. So I'm asking you, because he's one of your contributors, what has Robert Mercer done when it comes to black entrepreneurs? Is he going to be there?
He may show up.
He may show up. So what you're saying is you have no details, you have no facts. We got to wait till Wednesday.
No question. No question.
Hold on, 1 second. Is your summit, where is it being held?
It's at the Phoenix Park Hotel, North Capitol.
Is that black owned?
Nope.
Like the Marriott Market.
Is that black owned?
Let me tell you, we talked.
Yes or no?
Hold on, Roland. Let me finish. We talked to the Marriott Marquis. That's where we originally wanted the event. They were booked that day. That's why we have a black event planner, black photographers, black video folks.
That's the only black venue in D.C.? That's the only black-owned venue in D.C.?
Roland, you know as well as I know. We have to keep this event.
Is that the only black-owned venue in D.C.?
Can you let me finish? You know we have to keep this thing as close to the Hill as possible if members are going to come out.
Okay, I got you.
Now, you know that.
I got to go to a break. News 1 on TV 1.
Weekdays on TV 1.
I will never lie to you.
Oh, my God.
Roland Martin.
He doesn't want to talk to us. He wants to ignore us.
Uncensored.
Hell no. That ain't going to cut it, boo.
Unapologetic.
No, that is fundamentally false.
You are wrong.
Unfiltered.
He wants an America where we all look alike. He ain't talking about black people.
Unrelenting.
You better go work out, because you got a fight on your hands.
News 1 Now with Roland Martin. Weekdays at 7 a.m. on TV 1.